Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Newsman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that the storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Newsman out.
Seems to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
Gonna need a whole new lining up there.
Minister, so good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
Well, that's a fur man shape you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks.
Am I here? Here, with Mr. Kenneth on your left.
Right you are, pet.
You'll see then.
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Ministry.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should you be worried?
No, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anywhere.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people who need to help.
You know,
People who yet benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
and you know, Megan, as my old man used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open. But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts projects.
Which we no doubt will unfold.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make and it will be finally
Let me ask you a question.
It's not usually how it works, but
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
sorry, are you saying that advanced have cured death?
Yes, that's definitely a death there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close to the family. When I was 13, my man came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, and he collapsed that morning. So we go over to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He was all frail, pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had to come home. So he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
Sounds,
It was awful. Awful for us. And this is the point. It were awful for him. We could see it was destroying the man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off, as breathing equipment at her, but she couldn't. She didn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children. Because of all that.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course, don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Are you okay?
You're still on the air, Peter.
Yeah, sorry, my apologies.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got something. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, I rolled your face! That one was massive! Right, no, this bastard's full off!
Sorry, the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... that grandmother with a rusty twat!
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know. We've really been moving at a breathless pace.
It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office.
Couldn't make it. We're only getting started.
I am okay. Thank you so much for being here.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners of the Sports Ball final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Dorothy. You can have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
So don't just...
Yes,
I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
it's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen. Excellent, Alex. We're broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again. Great. That seems to be the last of them. For now. Right, we're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
We'll be going live to the National Nightly News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
On Channel 1 at 7 o'clock.
No professionalism.
What's wrong with this picture? And
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I'd expect you to know the difference.
That's followed at 8 p.m. by a
Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
outside.
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Electric Fever Dream, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch as Helen.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
And she says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
It's the National Weather Report.
5, 4, 3.
It's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefuck, it's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehug's toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs were so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as snuggle tugging.
Locked and loaded, Shane Calligraphy Johnny Handsleeves seems to be taking his own unique approach to being locked in.
Since checking into rehab, not much has been heard from the former role model, but this latest photo leaked by another resident today seems to confirm that all might not be well at Gentle Touches.
Poor old Johnny seems to be back to his old ways, taking what looks like to me the electrifying mixture of zap, crackle, fizz and buzz, or as I call it, Thursday.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen-Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborgen-Horgens brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborgen-Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greetings, Upsiders. This is Times Svorsborgen-Wongensvoord reporting from Dante's Taint on our 3,756th day in this miserable fucking cave. Every day is the same. Oh, is that something new on the wall? Of course it isn't. It never fucking is. And Mum and Dad talking about science all the fucking time. Who cares about science? I'm young. I want to do young things like vandalism and teenage pregnancy. But every eligible partner in this undersea toilet was grown from the same fungal fronds as I was, so that's a right turn off for stars. Why haven't you come to save us yet? We're practically human, like... Shit, Dad's coming.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the ball,
the thicker the goldfish.
There's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying turn today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
We have it from several sources that rich runaways have actually begun to spontaneously lose their teeth one by one. Is it some sort of cosmic justice, or has masked vigilante Dental Dennis been up to his old tricks again? It could be both, Jeremy.
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Evening. Apparently, we need to have a chat about playing by the rules. So, the other night I were at my local park for research purposes, and there were a bunch of lads having a kickabout without a care in the world. And not only did they refuse to let me join in, they wouldn't even let me have a swig of their white stripe. Laughing and joking they were, like there weren't a national crisis on, until one of them little pink demons followed them home and kicked the shit out of their nan. So, I've got two things to say to you young, fit folk. One, stay at home. It's not for you. It's to protect your Aunt Mabel and Bill next door. And two, always share your booze with your Prime Minister. The old man used to say, there's only two type of folk. Them who will help you across the road with the shopping, and then we'll kick you in the fanny and nick your macaroni. So don't be a pasta snacker. Stay at home. Have a brandy. It'll be all over before you know it. Thank you.
Ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter Patrick Bannon, while I take a deep dive into some controversial opinions with two familiar faces.
And then, in our third segment, and presumably because our editor is also working from home, there's going to be a bloody quiz.
I can't wait.
Don't do that.
And in a moment, Jeremy Grumpelson and I will be asking controversial CEO Sophia Remington where it all went wrong.
And psychic scientist Dr. Delia Lywell will be joining us, presumably to provide a bit of false hope.
Maybe she'll tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened months ago.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News. Tonight, how do we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her villa on the island of San Palmerino is CEO and socialite Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I am loving your hairdo, babe.
And from her crystal healing laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Lower Uppington, Doctor, it says here, Delia Lywell.
Thank you for inviting us on your show.
Us?
Don't. Miss Remington, your toys are rampaging across the developed world, your company is worth less than my annual salary, and your country's president recently called you a national disgrace. Have you taken your eye off the ball?
Oh, honey, you're so cute when you're angry. The thing with you folks over there is you have an island mentality. You can't see the bigger picture.
So, what is the bigger picture?
The bigger picture is lithium batteries. Our toys have been running for upwards of 71 days now with no signs of them slowing down whatsoever. Imagine what that means for the future.
It means we don't know when the hell this lockdown's going to end, doesn't it? You don't seriously believe Remington's fist can survive this?
Lithium batteries are gonna change everything, tiny ogre. They're gonna power our new transport system, make technology portable. Hell, they might even take us into space.
But how can you make them with everyone at home?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Thanks to the work of thousands of tiny hands, they're already pouring off the production line. Times are good for Remington's fist.
But surely you have no future.
Excuse me, hello, yes, if we might. This is our area of expertise.
What, multinational economics?
The future, Mr. Donaldson, to which we are all connected.
Yeah, okay, I'll bite. Why not? There's clearly nothing better to do. So, what does your scientific process tell you about the future of Sophia Remington, Doctor?
We see her on a balcony. Foreign soil, but not foreign land. An age will pass.
Fascinating.
Wasn't it just?
Delia, you are amazing. We have to fly you out here to the island to do that for my guests. They're gonna love you.
Unfortunately, all flights are grounded because of your tiny, deadly stowaways.
Not all flights, honey. Dee, call me. And you, Maggie. The more the merrier. Bring your swimwear.
Miss Remington, you seem completely ignorant to the seriousness of the situation. Do you take any responsibility at all for the global crisis?
Careful! It's a trap.
It's not a trap. Why are you helping her?
She seems fun.
You bet your ass I'm fun.
Please answer my question, Miss Remington.
Listen, are lithium batteries the most incredible invention the world has ever seen? Probably yes. But, in fact, who am I kidding? It is definitely yes. But will they last forever? Sadly not. One day, all the Mrs. Snugglehugs will just stop. It'll be like a miracle. And then we can all go back to the grand tradition of buying products again. Because I really don't mind telling you this, it is really hitting our bottom line. Except for sponges. We seem to be selling an assload of them.
Dr. Lywell, do you have an indication of when or how this might end?
Well, it's not an exact science.
Not even a real one.
But our senses tell us that there will come a day when there will be clouds in the sky, the grass will be rich and verdant, and the birds will sing at dawn, and that shall be the day when we walk forth again.
I find that strangely comforting.
That could literally be any day.
Well, let's hope it's soon.
Clouds, grass, and birds. That's literally every day.
Let's hope it's not too soon. I'm kind of hoping we can make it to the 100 days. It sounds good on a commercial. Besides, if it lifts now, the children will have to go back to work in normal hours.
Well, let us ask the eminent professors for 100th then.
No, let's not, eh?
I'll drink to that. Stay strong and party on.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be reaching out around the country to see what's really happening out there.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these sandwiches.
Oh, she's a Hindenburg-sized fuck-up.
I mean, she's fun at a social level.
I wouldn't want to be on her board.
Christ, no. She's going to drive that company into the fucking ground.
We know that you're scared.
No.
But now,
That dialogue is different.
more than ever.
Hello,
It's
mate.
different.
It's Dave. You're not going to believe this, but I've just...
No,
Shut the fuck up.
it still matters how you look. Loads, actually. To the distant divas and
Oh, you should do.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming. Oh, exactly, you said it, I've said it. He must know, he's not stupid. I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. It's gonna work. We'll get him. I've made the cake, you're on the balloons. Got no idea how old he is. 40? 17? Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4, 3... Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Roof. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, people are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit!
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mr. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over, but it won't.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborn, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army amassing an army to kidnap our children.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
But I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Ellen.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yeah, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. But my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
Well, that's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing this sort of resourcefulness would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
Mm-hmm. And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? I'm just looking for a sign. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh yeah, that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine. I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
But you're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just to piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck! I'm too talented to die! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, God.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick? Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this. You're damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes,
to Bannon Avenue.
Advance knows this, but we're wondering if maybe... child to do lovely paintings. Like this one. And play with their friends, if you let them. In a safe, protected, but happy and supportive environment. Look, they're rafting. That looks like fun, doesn't it? Listen, we know it's your right to keep your child chained up by the side of the road. But wouldn't it be better to let them soar through the sky?
No, I'm not.
Why would
I'm not going to.
kids do that?
I don't have to.
After all, it's
No, you're being a child.
particularly awesome youth.
I'm not.
The
I'm not.
go-getters.
I'm not. No? No. Oh, 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose. So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah. I think I heard about that actually. Yeah.
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah. You called during nap time, so.
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy. You sausage. I'm gonna ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else. Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh.
Thank you. This.
Is that... What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so...
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Well, what can I say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles on the way?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct, the colour of my nipples. And finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable, that is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Hartleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffee Cup, and Jodie Carpetburn, amongst others.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time.
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right. Don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
That's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Ooh, the bear,
Oh, yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise, old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow, you really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
Yeah, and Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end Ho, ho, ho! We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy. There's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, I might be able to... Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted. At all. I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
How do you turn the fucking thing on, though? Creatures down on Dangly Doodle Farm, like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow, they're always in good moods, but that's 'cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who slinks a turpentine. Mr. Ape got sent down for rape. Didn't work out he was innocent till he was 88. Mr. Bird flew south, superstardom on his path, ended up on the end of a belt with an orange in his mouth. Oh, Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your mummy pushed your daddy down the stair. Mr. Bear, 6 months in intensive care, that's why the bitch has to die. The farmer thinks the dangly doodle creatures are asleep, but Mr. Bear's a swinger like the pigs and cows and sheep. He visits every pen and sty and always brings the fun, and jerks off Mr. Quackington, who's always first to come. He fingers Mr. Badger's bum and Mrs. Donkey's quim, then he fronts with Mr. Chicken till they both are quite done in. Then he runs around the farmyard trying to shove it where it fits, and ends the night by broughting over Mrs. Badger's tits. There's never a dull moment down on Dangly Doodle Farm, kids. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the sound of maggots growing underneath your hair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That is your friends in a pie, yum yum. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a giant spider in the shoe you want to wear. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That is the end that is nigh. That's where your friends go to lie. That's how you'll scream when you die.
Or for what I'm sure is bound to be a classic of children's entertainment. But now, let's see how it's really done.
Before we wrap up the news tonight, I just wanted to spend a moment talking to you directly. A final thought, if you will, just for you, Alex. You see, I really think it's gotten complicated back at the old homestead, but there's something you should know. You like to think you got the family rule, the feelings have cooled, and you're just ridiculed. You think you're even-handed, but there's nobody fooled. You clearly love your daughter more. You like to think you've got it under control. Well, if that was your goal, you better re-roll. Did you have a few too many at the watering hole? You clearly love your daughter more. Now Chris and Sam are broken, 'cause you're too scared of the law.
That's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow when Jeremy will be wrestling an alpaca and I'll be naked. I'm Megan Wolf.
Oh shit.
Have a treacle night. Oh. What? Oi, just give me that beer. I'm fucking fine.
Send you a workplace accident you'll never forget. From the classic fall to unparalleled heights of gross negligence, this limited edition set really does have it all. Sign up today and you or your
What is that piss?
disappointing payout.
Do you think I'd be happy with that?
Pain and suffering.
You're out of your mind.
Is this file of real crocodile tears and your employer's complete lack of responsibility?
Hello?
Every issue comes complete with this
Alex!
magazine containing the emphasis good wishes of your
Wake up!
and a non-specific corporate apology.
Wake up!
For a limited time.
Look at that. That's nice.
is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, I haven't had any food today.
Oh, you're fired.
What?
You're fired.
What for? Facial sabotage?
Jenny? Problem? I want her fired today, now.
Don't worry, Kath, it'll be all right.
No, it won't be all right, Kath. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and get out.
You realise you're beginning to sound like me?
I mean it, Kath.
Stay where you are, Kath. Jenny?
This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
It'll be all right. I'll talk to both of them.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife for dinner next week. Jenny?
I'm sorry, Kath, you're going to have to leave.
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds,
I thought we were
everybody.
all part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so
You're in
high and mighty
5,
and do your job.
4,
You'll have me fired too.
3.
Don't tempt me. Good evening. I'm Megan Wolfe.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
The establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
I think it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get her transitioned? What's the government doing about it, eh?
Thanks, Patrick. Fascinating stuff.
Popular Prime Minister Julia Salisbury has released a reassuringly brave statement in response to the World Council's controversial announcement.
This international declaration is nothing short of outrageous. We are a democratically elected government with massive popular support. We do not recognise these sanctions, and we encourage other socially progressive nations of the world to both resist and ignore them. Advance have struck fear into the heart of the international community by showing that it is possible to have radical change for the betterment of the many. And whilst I wish we could improve other countries as much as we have our own, we do not rely on the help of others to thrive. This country is entirely self-sufficient. We are a team, now more than ever. And this team is on your side. Thank you.
Defiant stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our government's stance? Robin Short found out.
Hi there. Robin Short, National Nightly News. I was wondering if I could get your thoughts on the current government.
I'm not really very interested in politics, really. As Mother always said, leave politics to the politicians, Malcolm.
Putting the grown-ups to shame. An award today for Camp Busyfingers, which continues to break all production expectations.
A slightly dazed-looking Sophia Remington presented young foreman Alfie Plank and his team with a certificate, statuette, and a moderately generous tuck shop voucher.
So, how do the public feel about the Youth Employment Opportunity Scheme? Patrick Bannon again.
What are your thoughts on Camp Busyfingers?
I love it. I just wish they had these kind of chances when I was at school, because if I had real skills, I probably wouldn't have ended up as a waffle waitress. Good for Remington's Fist for giving kids a head start.
A momentary lapse of reason. Commuters across the capital found themselves somewhat bemused by the latest stunt by controversial protest group Disrupt.
In a baffling start to the day, commuters found performers outside every major station, all dressed and posed identically. Whether we're supposed to be amused or intimidated is anybody's guess, Jeremy, but most commuters didn't even stop to notice.
Well, as long as it's not some grand contemporary dance, it's probably harmless.
But how do we all feel about Disrupt and their eclectic tactics? Robin found out.
Can I ask your opinions on Disrupt?
Are those the guys in black with the orange fist thing?
That's right.
Can I be honest?
Of course. This is journalism.
They scare me a bit.
Bubbling up, intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and Dr. Ingrid Svorsborg-Hawkinsford today sent a blueprint of the escape craft in which they hope to finally leave Dante's taint.
With expert opinions of the plan running the gamut from optimistically engineered to that looks like something my granddad made in his shed, it sounds like the unfortunate team are going to need all the thoughts and prayers they can get.
So what should we think about the escape plan? Patrick Bannon again.
Dare I ask you about the blueprints?
Well, mate, I've never been a submarine engineer, but I've tinkered with a few motors in my time, and I can tell you that thing is not going to work. I'd rather trust my life to Uncle Pat, and I murdered him 10 years ago.
Oh, what? It's because you're joking. It's funny. Are you?
I am not a number. Applications finally opened today for the new Advanced Team Membership Cards, a scheme by the government to allow fast access to all the new public services being introduced daily.
The team membership cards are entirely voluntary, but will be recognised as legal identification by all major organisations, including the police, banks and, rightfully, pubs and bars.
And of course, there's no charge, Jeremy.
That all seems too good to be true.
Well, you've always been a cynic. But most importantly, what should you, the public, think about the new team membership cards?
Team membership cards? Oh, yeah, fantastic. I'm applying today. I mean, why wouldn't you? What are these protesters doing that they don't want us to know who their names are? Besides, have you seen the savings you can get? I'm getting one for the little one as well. Oh, how adorable. Yeah, gonna be a proper little team member, aren't you? Yes, he smiled. He smiled.
And finally tonight, game of two halves. Fresh out of rehab, repentant celebrity sportsman Johnny Handsleeves is promising to turn over a new leaf.
In a surprisingly energetic appearance on the Whitney Chinwag show this morning, Johnny showed everyone he's certainly full of life and raring to go.
The better not try that on our sofas. I doubt they'll survive the frenzy.
But what should we think of this exuberant behaviour? Patrick?
Oh my God, fantastic!
Wise words there.
Later tonight, in a bit of a switcheroo, it'll be Jeremy in the culture chair, spitting rhymes with popular rapper Jay Zuss. And then we'll both be chatting with a familiar team of thespians set to take the nation by storm again.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Tonight, thankfully, some news as we return to our main story.
The World Council today agreed that punitive and potentially illegal sanctions should be imposed upon this country. The sanctions, which come into effect immediately, aim to stop the flow of food, fuel and even some medicines from reaching your pockets.
Tonight, we have guests from across the continent to discuss this unprecedented situation. For Advance, Peter Clement is at his home in Lamfordshire. Are you there, Peter?
Yes, I can hear you, Jeremy. Thank you for having me.
A momentous day, Prime Minister. Are you shaken?
No, I don't scare that easy, I'm afraid, old son. And neither do the people of this country.
Well, joining us is Ivan Vodovich, Foreign Minister of Urkistan. Ivan, thank you for being here.
Great pleasure. You, Megan Wolf, are like strongest guard at Labour camp who wake up inside body of crazy, expensive prostitute. In my country, you will be worshipped as a god.
Okay. Minister, as one of those arguing most strongly for these sanctions, how do you feel about Advance's defiant stance?
Advance is like man who think he have a big career in movies, like, when actually he in dirty sanitarium, screaming at mirror and holding tiny penis in hand.
He's clearly not from Svenland, then. We have like some of the cleanest mental health facilities in the continent, yeah.
And welcome to Svenland's Minister of Mojo, Björk. I'm sorry, we don't appear to have your surname.
It's just Björk, yeah. We don't use things like socially divisive surnames here, yeah.
Minister?
It's just Björk, yeah.
Right, Björk. Your country spoke in favour of Advance at the World Council today, but you were noticeably absent when it came to the actual vote.
Well, what a surprise. The hippies didn't show up for the fight.
Actually, that's quite racist, because if you must know, we were going to go to the whole like voting, yeah, but it's actually the festival of Feuerland here at the moment, where we honor the old generations. So like we all had to work our grandparents' glinia whilst the vote was happening, and that's like a really, really time-consuming process, actually.
You're like a sissy man. You have this expression, sissy man. It's like man with tiny penis who like to wash more than once a week.
Actually, that's quite homophobic, yeah,
Oh,
because...
stop winding him up, Ivan. We're not back at the Grange now. Sorry, Jeremy. Ivan and I used to play golf back in my media days.
Yeah, he always wins.
Nothing gives him greater pleasure than grinding people's gears. The more publicly, the better.
Peter, you're like man with tiny penis who think he have tiny penis, but actually he discovered that. Oh, could it be? No, it's tiny penis.
Ivan's just worried that when the rest of the world sees how well we're doing, they'll notice all that dosh that he's got squirreled away. Because that's what these sanctions are, Megan. They're the last pathetic gasp of an establishment in collapse. Wolves at the gates, Ivan, old mate.
Good. They can join others on my wall.
Actually, in Svenland, we have like serious animal welfare legislation. And like my friend Helge, she got arrested, yeah, for killing a butterfly that was hovering over her fuel tank. I mean, in English, jam sandwich.
I used to know a girl called Jam Sandwich. She was a right cracker too. Well, what became of her?
We seem to be wandering a little from the news here.
It's human interest, Jeremy. The real people behind the headlines and all that. So if you're watching Jam, give us a call.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see if we can't organise a reunion.
Crux, I'm not sure about that. I'll have to run it past Mrs. Clement first, eh?
Peter, you're like man trying to empty ashes of mistresses into oncoming vent. Soon you have tiny penis and beard full of secrets.
In Svenland, we don't really go in for all that restricted monogamy stuff here. We're kind of fluid, actually.
Okay, well, it seems that we are running out of time.
Yes, so before we go to the break, briefly, if you would, gentlemen, with the people of this country facing shortages and power
Possible shortages and power outages.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Possible shortages and power outages. Can you summarise your thoughts for us, Minister Beard?
Well, from here, yeah, you all look a bit stupid really arguing about outdated divisive concepts like money. In Finland, we replaced currency with a system of bodily fluids back in the 1970s, and that's like a really hard to sanction, actually.
Thank you, Minister Votovich.
Your country is like man who think he invented perfect trap for giant Newton hairy bear. When really he just standing in the field
Holding his tiny penis, yes. Thank you, Minister. And finally, Prime Minister Clement.
Let me talk to your viewers here, Jeremy. Don't worry, everybody. Don't be afraid. Don't even lose a wink of sleep. We knew the rest of the world would react this way, and we're ready. As my old man used to say, you can't make a shite pie without blocking a few toilets.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Reassuring words there.
We'll be back
after these messages.
1 minute back.
Hey, Peter, I over your way this weekend. You fancy a quick 9?
Yeah, sure, front or back.
That's what I hope you're asking Megan Wolf for me.
She's out of your league, mate.
Correction.
Well, you have to be more careful.
It's all part of his long-term plan to get fired live on the news at 6 in front of the nation.
Can someone warn him it's going a little too well?
This is important. New government censorship should show up in blue. Same as regular censoring.
Yeah, this is the one. Fire lyrics.
out for the advanced blue waveform.
Are you still meant to bow to foreign royalty?
Are they opening a meeting or?
Should I just
Okay.
like pets?
Hang on. Have they given you the Crown Prince report?
What?
Megan?
This is Jeremy, and he'll be interviewing you.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
It's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not going to ask me about the chimp, are
Take
you?
a shot.
10 seconds.
He put that get up on
What opening
himself.
bacon? Which one?
I'm just saying.
What's she doing?
Going in 5, 4,
On whom?
3.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honour and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus!
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a real honor to be here on your show. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you through a window of the shop, so to be here right now is crazy.
You've had quite the journey to be here today. Can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand. You
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And she died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets. I was just 18 months old.
What a tale. What a tale. You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. What's your style informed by your troubled past?
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just too hard.
Of course.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem. Recently, you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Redistributing it. Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah. Nah, of course, man. Very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah. I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing, and I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Would you say you worked harder than, say, a farmer or a care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children? Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of a...
Or maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh, no. I'm going to do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah. You love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. What's the worst that could happen? So here he is with a new song. Aren't we lucky? It's Jesus!
First, you're gonna pay up.
you're gonna pay it back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel elation for your participation. Still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams.
That's when you hear it.
So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention, I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise of the crest of the wave, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones. Ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding that their bank accounts are empty. The ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation. The ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the praise of the crest of the waves, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets. Set a fire in the building, let them feel some fucking heat. Take your hate to go-getters, the squilling betters, and burn them on the powers of advances fucking letters. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team. And advances little dancers aren't as harmless as it seems. Cause they're stale and corrupt, then you're angry. Let your hearts and your minds and your fists to destruct.
Jesus there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your notes.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there, sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
That's the ads.
Just to remind you, using that old VCR.
No, this is ridiculous.
With a new tape. Last ad break.
Just a mix-up, I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you to
trust me.
leave it.
My father's going to hear about this.
I understand. This is unbelievable, Megan.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
Citizen gets their fair share of the abundant, nutritious food we grow right here in the territory. Your entitlements book will be coming to you by post in the next few days, and it will let you claim enough food for the week every week. At one of our many new distribution centers.
No, here we go.
Oh,
No.
shut up, stop it.
Look at him.
How the fuck?
Do you think I'm rushing out?
Can you jump over this one? He just knows. Oh, he's got a shotgun. That makes sense. What do you see, chicken?
I don't see anything. Door blocker.
Huh. Coming up to that window.
Three of them right here.
What's right here?
One thing. That egg.
Fuck! I forgot my gun was semi-auto.
Burger King, get ready.
Alright, bathroom window. When you guys die, just call out where you died.
Yeah, A site. and
EMP.
the
I
I mean, it's
conference
late
room.
now, but I'm just saying, as soon as you die, call it out.
I hear him run stairs.
There's only one guy left.
It's one guy in the locker room.
No.
It's 5.
Locker room. Locker room.
1v5.
Okay, like now he's outside. He's outside.
We have to bait them. They're rushing. We can't go inside the building so early. Alright, you know there's at least 1 or 2 on the bottom floor. They're gonna be coming up probably the stairs. I just work your way down.
Nice. I
Hit
think
it,
there's
Bevan.
someone at the door.
Oh shit, my bad, guys. Oh damn, 2 more. Wow.
Yeah,
3 more.
if you see
Shit.
one, assume that there's 3 others right behind you because they're gonna be together. You can't kill all of them.
Man, I did not get anything.
All right, this time don't even walk up to the building. That would be my suggestion. Grab a weapon, find a doorway or window, and stare at it. They're gonna walk right outside, and we're gonna kill them.
Yeah, I see some feet behind this door.
Come on. I got a long angle on that. Breaking or barking, or I don't know, can't read your name. Just be careful. You're out in the open. You're the first one that's gonna die.
Oh, below you. Like directly below.
There you go. Nice job. That's one.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's
Assume that
another
there's
one
gonna be
right
another
there.
one. But then again, they
I
might
definitely
catch
heard
onto
someone under. That was good.
Alright, let's go find another doorway.
Cool.
Pie? I can't. Oh my god, why is my
Yeah, little pie.
headset? Don't go in that doorway. Let's go find another one. Let's go to like a second floor or something.
Yeah, but I got cross in front of it.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, we had 2 people die. Why did no one say where they died from?
I died in the garage.
Okay, that's too late. That person's already gone and means nothing to me. You guys, as soon as you die, you gotta tell me. Or tell the team.
Bear King, where are they? Are they like over the wall?
He told you where we
Oh, you got
died.
one.
You wasn't listening.
Died right here. There should be a guy right here. In the
Simple
hallway.
repeat would
Yeah,
help.
you got
too.
me.
Yeah, that's why I said we should have moved from that area. Once we get 1 kill, you move to another one.
One v2.
Shoot him through the wall right here. No, you don't have time to get the diffuser. 20 seconds.
It's also Cadillo.
Finding match. Joining match.
Hey, you steal my dick.
It's fine.
I never said I was gonna get a 3. Whoa, what's going on, bro? Like,
You can't make a 3-pointer, that's what's going on.
What?
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
He's getting
I
this.
grab the disc.
5,
You?
Oh, like,
What?
3,
yeah, me.
Who's grabbing it?
Me.
1.
Digga. No! Everyone missed. Hey, yo. Oh, bro. Bro, I swear to God, you just be stunning me this entire season. I'm stunning anyway.
No.
Stop stunning!
Well, he scored that without stunning
I
the
know,
goalie,
but
bro.
stop stunning me.
No, why?
No one cares,
It's part of
bro.
the
Try
game.
VR mode if you're gonna complain about stunning.
Caviar?
No,
I like caviar.
no.
Get your loss.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Everyone be complaining about goalie stunning in this lobby.
It's part of the game.
And then, yeah, and then what would happen if they try VR mode?
But he stunned me though.
Yeah. Oh, silly. It's absolutely bonkers.
It's bonkers.
Not right. It's not right, man.
Shit's just bonkers.
Are you gonna make fun of my accent? And you're losing 8-2, and you can't make a 3-point.
When the...
You
guys can't make it 3 either. What are you guys talking about?
Asher.
Stunning.
The this person has better accuracy than you.
No,
Score.
Why would a gay person have less?
What a shot, Michaela!
I threw it really slow. Why would they?
No, this is.
Yeah.
You act like you
Oh,
never
really?
touched a female in your life.
Nah.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you were clicking.
That's true though. He does act like that.
Oh, it's Cody! Nice 3-pointer. I don't even think I've made a 3-pointer yet.
6,
Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round has begun.
Fuck, man. That ain't
Blue clears it out.
Oh, and we have God damn it.
Come on, Ness the free.
Wow.
What's that?
This
I thought
round
that was
is
on free.
over. Your team is victorious.
Oh, nice. Got this.
Caviar.
Hey, what's up, homie?
Yeah, Messi win.
What's that?
Good job. You did well.
California girl.
That's in the spell?
No. What?
Okay. I don't know.
Hi.
It's like a tribal dance.
I'm gonna invite you in a party.
What?
Invite me.
Oh, I'm like a
No.
From Hawaii?
Johnny, you're too bad to be on this party.
No! Fight me!
There you go. Look at this.
I don't know, man. That's just
Hey, follow me. My eyeball's back. Keep away over here. My eyeball's back. Oh, follow me. My I popped them. Get back. I'm the laminator. I'm the
That was funny because I was
Media pulsar. Joining match.
I'ma get them toes, boy. I'ma get them toes, boy.
Everyone, can you all tell the most BS song in the world? The worst song in the world, what is it?
The worst song.
At your assistance. No,
Baby
it's...
Shark. Baby Shark.
No. Baby Shark is good. No, I'm just joking. But the worst song in the world is definitely Beautiful Day.
How does that go?
Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for... You know that TikTok shit? It sucks. It's like...
You being biased.
15, 14, 13,
Come here, boy.
12,
That's his feeling.
11, 10,
Logan, are you gonna be goalie or not?
7, 6, 5,
Oh, okay,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Boys, that was such a fail.
Anything?
On you. He's on you. Stay on.
Orange team
Oh
has
my.
the disc.
That's surprisingly low.
Picked off.
No, what the hell? Oh, it's you, Jan. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's me, dude. Yes.
With a clear.
Yeah, remember me from the other match?
Hit them with
Yeah, I had a depressed goalie who was anti-depression. Is he Chinese or something? Yeah, he was.
What's wrong with that?
What?
Nice.
Yeah, take one.
Let's go.
You see this box? Be on it so you can go like that.
Stop trying to tell him what to do when you wasn't there. You wasn't there.
You good?
It didn't stop
He's
it.
depressed. He won't talk.
Are you okay, dude?
Yeah, because you didn't do it. Stop trying to tell him what to do.
Hello, team. Hi, hello, IS joined the game. What's happening?
We're winning by 2. That's what happened.
I'm not bad, but I'm not good at goals. I'm not bad, but I'm not
I'm
good.
good at passing.
Okay, I'm
not
good
bad,
at
but I'm
goalie
not
and,
good
like
at
striker.
I'm good at passing and catching.
Orange throws it way downfield.
Nice.
I'm a team player. Let's say that. Eagle eye.
Yes.
Oh, we're blue. Okay.
My bad.
Oh, shit.
That's my fault. Hit the thing.
Great pickup by Orange.
You got it.
I'm on you. It's me. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Pass it,
I'm on you. It's me. It's me. Go. I get it. That was passing you, Logan.
No, don't stun the goalie, bro.
If you stun goalie, you're gay.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, what?
Like happy?
He's speaking fast though.
Trying goalie brings happy.
You red?
He's not red. He's orange.
He's yellow.
That's true. That's true.
But no, he's purple. He's Thanos.
Orange with the disc.
I got it.
That's offensive. It's culturally offensive to call them.
Wow.
Okay, listen, can you not stun the goalie though?
Why are you goalie stunning, dude? He's a ball.
Because if you're goalie stunning us, that gives us full right
He's
to
an
go and stun you.
NPC. He's an NPC.
He is an NPC.
Yeah.
Are you an NPC? Oh, it's an NPC that can
Get
talk.
to your launcher.
You AI, dude. AI is getting advanced.
It's an
AI that can talk.
Don't be toxic. That when I was in the tunnel, I was actually passing you.
Oh, it's okay.
7, 6,
don't
He is
care.
behind. Oh, he's wearing it.
I just want to see your phone number, and I'm good. I'm
Nice.
Gucci.
Stop.
I'm Gucci.
Clears it out.
If
Nice
you
pass.
score, you're gay.
If you score,
Yeah, red boy,
if
please.
you score, I'll give you a kiss. If you let this, I'll give you a kiss. Nah,
Oh, wait, I gotta score it. I gotta score it.
Give me that red
Give me the disc. Give me the disc. I gotta score it.
Oh.
I want the kiss, dude. I want the kiss on the cheek.
What the hell? How you do that?
It's so bad. Good old leg. No way.
Orange sticks up the dick.
Okay, that's enough. I mean, that's and I couldn't say when I told you that I never could. My. Take my phone.
No way.
Dude.
Blue
throws it way
my
downfield.
little ballers, you little ball. There.
Alright, listen, can you tell your teammate to actually stop? Because that is...
Do it.
Well, mate. Hey!
Oh shit.
Hey, yo!
Psych.
You're more likely that Cardi B was.
Bro, what the?
What the fuck? Bloody Mary. If you send me your gay. No!
I am, and I love you. You gonna say about that, huh?
Fuck you.
Orange team has the
Just
disc.
getting rid of it, sorry.
Say I'm gay. I love you, dude.
No, I wasn't even
What you saying I'm gay, dude? You're looking for
Yes,
a boyfriend?
go.
Yeah, your teammate
But
is
he's still
actual
gay.
trash,
He's still gay. This guy's
He
still
is
gay.
terrible at the game.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I know. But you're good though. You're good.
Dude, she stole it. She did a
Yeah,
headbutt.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
She did a headbutt. She stole it.
I'll take it.
15, 14, 13, 12,
But our teammate Logan is kind of gay though.
9, 8,
You're gay.
Bro, he's goalie stunning. He's goalie stunning.
If you goalie son again, I swear
Because
to God,
he's
I'm
a
gonna
bot.
send you.
Because
He's not a bot. He's an actual person.
Yeah, exactly. That's alive too.
Orange sends it back the other way.
Nobody went right, but that's
Nobody
Not
went
tag
right.
GPT, dude.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck? I had to throw up a much
I'm on you.
more to my
I'm on you.
Throws it way downfield.
Goalie stunner.
You red? You red? Nice.
Okay.
I'm on you. I'm not stealing.
Can you tell your teammate to not?
Why are you goalie stunning, dude?
That was kinda deep. No, I did it through him. That was kinda.
You know how gay it is to goalie stun.
But that guy is
I
kinda.
apologize.
It's kinda.
I
Yeah, I know
apologize
Logan
on
is
behalf of
gay.
the
I
team.
know Logan is gay.
I mean, like, I don't mind stunning, but like not like this. Not like this.
15, 14, 13,
Don't be toxic. You're actually a good teammate.
9,
Thank you, my
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Whichever one, go left or right. They're gonna pass it. Probably right. Oh, yeah.
I went
No, it was a fail.
That was
my bad, bro. I went too
No,
high.
he bounced away. That
Let me
wasn't
get
even you.
cheeks. Oh, hello. Is that you? Let me get cheeks.
Down.
Yeah, I'm good, Gucci fam.
Let me get
You're
cheeks.
yellow. You're red.
Let me get cheeks.
Cross it over, just be quick.
You're LeBron James.
You knew who was behind you, you gotta be careful of that.
Oh, let me see
Oh,
that.
nice, dude. Nice. Oh, we gotta get a mercy. We need a 3.
Everyone,
You ready?
Nah, bro, you don't deserve a mercy after what your teammates done.
Oh, that's
Undeserved mercy.
Keep it moving. What the fuck?
Who the hell is
Jesus! How hard was that, guy?
No.
Yeah.
Take it off.
You
Bro.
think I would
Oh, sorry, I didn't do it. Please.
Yes.
Yes.
God.
That's what you get for stealing from your
Absolutely
teammates.
not, but you know.
That's what you get for stealing from your teammates.
Yes. They didn't get
From me first. No, I don't care.
Yeah,
You
you
get
get
from
me
me.
3 times. What do you mean?
Dude, I'm a teacher.
No, don't take. Oh, well, then you're actual gay.
So I saw you do it. So I go to the principal office,
Took it
bitch.
off me 3 times. I don't know who it was, but he took it off me
Children are
3
fucking
times in that
weird, man.
interaction. I don't think it was you.
Oh my days, I got an eagle eye.
Oh shit, Emil, you got MVP. Well, shout out to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, kiddo. That's a little crazy.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro. You know what's
No
even
way.
crazier?
There's
Logan
no
got
way,
further.
bro
Who
said
would've
that.
guessed?
There is
Who
no
would've
way.
guessed?
People think I'm fucking Chinese. I was also speaking fucking Japanese. I'm just a voice actor who's high as shit.
Άκουσε με
I'm
βούλος
having
το
fun.
παρακαλώ πολύ, επειδή δεν σε αγαπάνε οι γονείς σου, θέλω να το βουλώσεις,
don't
παρακαλώ πολύ, είναι και το καλό του κόσμου.
Words can't describe the way I feel. These are the girls trying to close me. You can quote me.
Finding match.
Actually, let me see. I think I. What? No, wait. Don't. Oh, bitch. Try coming over to. Where are you? Say something. Bye bye. Oops. Oops.
No. Definitely sad. Whoops. Doing a match? Oh, it did. No!
Yeah.
Nice one, nice.
crying. Hey, yeah, I'm going here.
Whoa, nice shot. Nice. That was on point. Cool. Uh-oh.
I missed it. I'm so bad.
Nice thing. Whoa. Behind you.
I'm going back.
No, no, he has it.
Oh no.
No, I missed.
Oops.
How? What way? That way.
Nice. Oops. Oh, fuck that up. Excuse my language. Fine. Nice.
Was anyone else's matchmaking failing?
It's not failing, but it's just ongoing. Let me stop it and start over. Oh, I'm trying to get matching now. Hey, interesting.
Thank you.
Spencer,
What's up, Alex?
you asked me a question, I responded. Then I asked you where your mom went, and you never answered.
Mason! Aw.
Hey. You want to hang out?
Yeah.
No, so what the fuck? Caviar. What's my fault?
Caviar!
What?
Come on, Caviar. Pick up.
Milo.
Yeah, there we go.
Caviar.
Round starting
What?
in 15, 14,
I'm not gonna start him.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn. Whoops.
Clear the launchers.
I swear.
I miss.
I dropped my controller, what the fuck?
Okay. You grab that from me. There you go. Don't get the best puffy. And last one out. One's coming behind. Got him.
Blue clears it out.
Shit. Damn it. Oh, sup ass.
I'm not trying to hurt. I'm trying to get a boost.
Orange team has the disc. Interception.
The goal is going to come out. I thought.
Orange team has the disc. It's headed back downfield.
Okay, so close.
Nice. Okay, nice. Alright, the goalie's gonna come out. Yeah, no, goalie, don't come out. Don't come out. Don't come out. Stein.
Yeah, one behind you. Be careful.
Holy crap! How do you get to that fast?
Snatched away.
You're like zooming to us. I grabbed the dish. I swear. I grabbed the dish.
This is intense.
Freaking part of this game.
Relax, relax. Yeah, one on you.
Blue team has the
so creamy.
Blue sends it back the other way. Interception.
Oh, we don't have to go in.
Interception.
God bless America.
I am a terrorist.
It looks like we've got a thief.
What the frick? How did you get from there?
You're wide open. You're wide open.
Blue team takes possession.
Bad.
It's fine. It's on this side.
Crap, I thought it was
Yeah, one behind you. One is behind you.
Oh, so close. The goalie's barely paying attention. I'm trying to get
Shit.
farther away from the goalie.
Orange with the disc.
Oh, I thought you were blue. I panicked there, sorry.
Better panic.
Teammate?
Blue has the enemy pass.
Fuck, I'm passing through caviar.
I swear I know.
Yes?
Dish into the hands of Orange. Orange sends it back the other way. What a pick.
Stow it. Click. Hello.
Why do you throw it on the side every time? Don't come out for that goalie.
Down you.
Crap, where's my other button?
Picked off.
Nice move. Oh.
Nice. Stop! We're not getting close.
Fuck.
We're just doing bad.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say that.
I'm like
Orange with the disc.
I know we're good.
Orange clears it out. Interception. Blue clears it out.
Oh, birds are combo. Imagine being a combo.
Oh, that is so close. I don't know how close that is. Okay, we're good.
We're not goalie, dog. I'm
It's gonna go into
I'm
overtime.
goalie, dog. Me and this guy run.
Right. Yeah.
15 seconds remaining.
Bro, it's still
Let's go.
Bro, I'm the freaking goalie. Quit saying that
He's a
stuff.
goalie. He has got his job as the cap.
Shit. Oh my
We're on
goodness.
team. That was so close. Bro, just throw the goalie. What are you talking about? I'm not being a
Get to your
goalie.
watchers.
Be on your own goalie. Dog, you don't understand why I'm the goalie.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Guys,
5,
good job.
4, 3.
I was the goalie. I don't know why they can say that.
Let's do this, boys.
It's open season.
How did it go there? I threw it up in the air.
Get off.
Game.
Nice.
Good game.
I got the headbutt.
Hey, good shot, dude.
Thank you.
Guys,
Who hit me?
I feel like we played a great game, you know. It's just, you know, and I'm
That's
kidding
boys.
the round. And Orange takes the win.
just some dudes. I want a kazoo.
No, thank you.
Just some
Okay.
Why do you want me to
With the
kiss you?
winning point.
Cause I just don't want to. Good game though. Good game.
I
How's that?
respected him so much and you want me to kiss him.
caviar. There you are.
It was yeah. I hate OT.
Hey.
That's not very nice.
I hate OT. I'm a kiss.